Good evening. Inside Story tonight goes on the trail of Rudy. In these cases, investors...
Straight to the numbers now. And the dollars...
Well, we're just about to get into the plane. Guangzhou rated as the 8th largest state-owned shipyard in China. Everyone should try it once in a while. This is Guangzhou Shipyard's giant slipway that the last meeting with Jürgen Mackey took place.
Hello and welcome to Bloomberg Morning News. I'm Mark Crumpton in New York. Thanks for joining us. Let's head to our bureaus in Tokyo and London now for the latest look at markets overseas.
Let's go straight to the numbers now. And the dollar's begun European trade little changed against the Deutsche Mark at 1.7 against the yen. It's also barely altered at 136.3. And in the treasuries, the benchmark 30-year bond is down 3/30 seconds at 102 9/16, yielding 5.94%. To business news now, and full-year figures from British Telecom have come in at market expectations, reflecting European expansion costs, which dampened growing sales. The major player in Britain's telecoms market says it made taxed earnings of £1.73 billion. That's just over $2.8 billion. Now that compares with £2.1 billion the previous year. Polygram, the world's largest music group, looks set to be sold to Seagram of Canada after second buyout team dropped out of the bidding. According to American press reports, the investment group led by Michael Ovitz, the former Walt Disney president, has decided not to bid for Polygram. The Ovitz Group, which included leveraged buyout firms Forstmann Little and Thomas H. Lee, is the second buyout team to drop out of the race. The first was the withdrawal of a group led by Texas Pacific. Industry sources now say Polygram will almost certainly fall to Seagram for a cash and shares offer worth around $10.5 billion. The board of Philips, which owns 75% of Polygram, met last night to discuss Seagram's offer, but the Dutch electronics giant has refused to comment on media speculation surrounding any deal. Well, that's all the business news. It's back to Mark now in New York.
Welcome back. A few weeks ago, we looked at the increasing number of young people becoming addicted to heroin. But a worrying trend has also developed among Hong Kong's hardened middle-aged drug addicts. They're resorting to much more dangerous ways to get their kicks. Mona Liu produced this report. That report produced by Mona Liu. Land reclamation in Hong Kong is continuing at a frenetic pace, and half of the world's dredging fleet has been called onto the job. But just who are the people charged with turning sea into land? As Chris Kaufman reports, they come from all over the globe, and most are at sea for weeks on end. Many hardly set foot on shore, despite the bright lights of the city within such tantalising reach. It's now 5 o'clock, and these new trainees, myself included, have now almost completed a full day's lectures and some very gruelling physical exercises. Tomorrow, if the weather holds out, there'll be even more exercises, and maybe, just maybe, that heart-stopping first jump. It is unbelievable, the view. All too soon, an extraordinary experience is over, but the feeling of elation continues. Oh, everyone should try it once in a while. Free fall, 120 miles an hour, for 20 seconds, followed by 5 minutes suspended by a chute. The experience is unbelievable.